Hey there, boys and girls. Today we're doing the Trial of the Dragon King Bahamut 2-star fight with Zyrus. All you OG Final Fantasy players out there know Zyrus is the original Dragon Slayer. Him and Garnet probably killed Bahamut more than anybody else. We need to use no more than 5 items to feed Bahamut with a limit burst and clear with an ally being KO'd. The last mission is probably the hardest, to complete here. We're going to be taking Tragic Zyrus. He was kind enough to set us up one. Zyrus friends are kind of rare. I don't think a lot of people either got him or set him up, but Tragic's always got my back whenever I need one. Galoof is going to be our passive provoke tank. He's here for his mitigation. I feel like as long as you have some good general mitigation, some magic mitigation out, lots of different combinations you can use to get that done, your magic tank will be just fine. Galoof is passive provoking for the single target attacks. We're going to take Awaken Rain this time for our magic tank. 23k hit points, 1600 spirit. Nothing really over the top in terms of his survivability. The boss does do some elemental attacks, but I felt like the Mega Flare was more threatening, so I just geared for more hit points and spirit overall, and we'll just let those elemental attacks just kind of bounce off of us. We're going to take Edgar as our breaker. Any breaker will work. This boss is fully breakable. Freya is going to be our magic damage reduction buffer. Probably going to use her for the LB kill on this. This is my Zyrus. Lots of Dragon Killer. I went super overboard on this. Probably should scale it back a little bit because we might end up killing him a little bit faster than I would want to. I think Tragic did the same. It's got a lot of Dragon Killer equipped as well. Really awesome. I'll tell you what, we won't use the Magus ability. We'll just chain him down. All your units need Paralyze Resist for this fight. Like I said, the Mega Flare is the most threatening thing. You're going to get one on turn 1, then you're going to get another one on turn 5. I think on turn 4 you're going to take a Dispel. Then the next turn you're going to take that Mega Flare. So make sure you have a cover active. Get your mitigations back online. After you get Dispelled, you should be fine for that Mega Flare. And we got some RP. Step forward, you who seek my heavenly flame. Bahamut's really badass. You got all the strength, buddy. Light the road ahead. Fina's gonna go out there 1v1. Oh, we're getting a history lesson. Okay, all right. Just fucking go ahead, Fina. Take care. Oh, I'm sorry, Thiener. Take care of it. Laswell ain't gonna let her do it. Alright, buddy. We're gonna give you some emotions here. Okie dokie. You might notice with this team, I'm not taking a healer either. You can use some items on this. So if Rain gets really in trouble, we'll use an elixir on him or something. We'll get his magic cover up. We'll use Galoof's general mitigation. And with Freya, let's do hit point restore, and we'll get her big magic mitigation out. Edgar is going to do Bravo Figaro for the full break. Like I said, we're going to skip the Magus ability. I'll probably skip doing limit burst too. We'll just chain this guy dead. Elemental infiltration. We got to pick up the Dragon Killer though. And then a couple Dark Nukes. This boss has some resist to all elements, so it doesn't really matter what element you take to him. Creation, Dragon Killer, couple Dark Nukes. Let's cut this loose. I like the sound of Zyrus' chaining abilities. So here's the super duper hardcore Mega Flare. It took about half a Rain's hit points. Not too bad. Let's get Freya to do... We'll do a fill rate and an LB fill. Actually, let's do a double LB fill. That way, maybe we can get Edgar's burst off. Go, Edgar. Yay, we got it. Alright, so we use Bravo Figure up at 84% break. And we'll just quad dark. You'll notice too, like he's going to do a countdown. That's he's basically telling you he's going to Mega Flare you in the face again. He's going to give you some time to get ready for it. Darks. Let's just go ahead and defend Rain. Galoof can just chill out too. mean, we could get him using Elixir. Here you go, Rain. We'll get Galoof to be the best healer ever. Oh yeah. And lots of damage. There's a threshold at 20% that'll cause him to do a big Mega Flare on your face. Those are your elemental attacks. Oh. You can see his counts at 3. Handles it like a champ. Go ahead and use Edgar's Limit Burst again. Just make sure when he gets to when I think it turn 4, he'll dispel you. Just be cautious of that. I think we might get a kill this turn. That's what we can do. We can entrust Lena Freya again, so we'll be fine. Go ahead and fire off our Zyruses. Lena Freya's Limit Burst takes like eons to fire off. %. Hey, there it is. And then her Limit Burst is going to hit into the overkill. Like I said, if you take longer to do this, just be mindful of that dispel. The next turn is going to be a Mega Flare, so make sure that you have your mitigations back up. Make sure that you have your magic covers back up. Another alternative is to not take a magic tank and let the Mega Flare go to all of your units. All of your units will need, lots of mitigation and lots of spirit if you do it that way. I think a magic tank's just easier. As long as they don't die. You got to get all them missions. And obviously Charlotte would be better than Rain here too. So this is the power of the 8 Sages. What terrifying strength. Child of White Magic. Interesting. Hell, Bahamut don't even know where he knows her from. Met you at a bar one time. Okay. Heavenly Flames are henceforth yours to use. We gotta wait on Citra's enhancements. He does like some sashaying. All cool, and he's gonna turn back into stone. Awesome. You didn't exactly jog his memory, that was a faint recollection of you. Well, we've conversated with emotions now. I think Zyrus did more in that conversation than our emotions. And roleplay. So there you go. Make sure you got some paralyzed resist. It's a dragon. It has some resistance to all elements, so whatever element you want to use, that's fine. Just make sure you bring a big imperil. Zyrus is a good pick for this. I'm sure Rain clears it quite well as well. Just be mindful of that dispel. Make sure you get all of your imbues back online. Make sure you get your mitigations back online. Make sure you get your covers back online. You should be good to go. So, hope you guys liked the video. Have a wonderful rest of the week. Toodaloo.